Hi, my name is Max. This is my 15.1.12 term project. I created the Battleship game with the special set of rules called Salvo. Battleship is a game where each player plays 5 ships in their board and take turns to fire shots to the other player's board to sink their ships. A ship is sunk when all of its cells are hit. The Salvo mode that I implemented is very different from the normal rules. In the normal rules, each player has 1 shot every turn, so there's not so many strategies. And the game gets really boring when you have fired several shots and just cannot hit a thing. In the Salvo mode, however, at the beginning of the game, each player has 5 shots every turn, which means a higher probability of hitting something. That makes the game more challenging and interesting. Also, once you lose a ship, you have 1 last shot. So the number of shots every turn is equal to the number of ships you have left. This requires the game AI to have some strategies for the game, which I will talk about later in the gameplay. Okay, this is the start page. And we can go to instructions, which tells you about the rules, and we can go back. And we will start the game using hard mode. And we can place our ships. We can move it using WSAD and rotate our ships using R. And we can place it by pressing P. We are going to press P and place our ships here. And then we're going to select target and fire. We can select target by just clicking the cells, and we can unselect them by just clicking them again. And we're going to just fire some random shot. And the AI hits something. That's where the strategies comes in. Since if you take down 1 ship, your enemy have 1 last shot, which is a huge advantage for you. So whenever the game AI hits something, it's gonna try to sink the ship as soon as possible. It accomplished this by first keeping track of all the hits. In the next round, it's gonna fire shots around this cell to determine the direction of the ship. By the direction of the ship, I mean the ship could be placed horizontally or vertically. Then in the round after that, it will go all the way through the direction, and if the AI cannot sink it, which means that the ship also has some cells on the opposite direction, it will just go back to the opposite direction and sink the ship. We also hit something. Let's just fire some shots. Okay, we have to select 5 shots. See how the AI goes around this cell to fire shots. And we are going to sink this ship. And fire some random shot. See how the AI determines the direction and fire all the way through that direction and sink this ship. In the next round, it's gonna go through all the cells around this target and determine the direction for that ship. Okay, we're gonna fire some random shot just to locate the next ship. Notice here, we only have 4 ships left, so we only have 4 shots left. Unfortunately, we lost another one. Okay, I'm gonna place some random shots. Now we only have 2 shots, and the AI has 4 shots. Unfortunately, we lost. And you can see our score is determined by the number of ships we have left and the number of ships the enemy has left. Now I want to restart the game by just clicking restart. Now I want to talk about how I actually implemented the game AI. I used objective programming for the ships and the players, and used a stack, which is a first in and first out data structure to store the hits and the coordinates. When the AI hits something, it's going to put the coordinate into the stack. And when the AI is choosing the cells to attack, it will first pop one element out of the stack, and it tries to determine the direction and fires. And if the ship is sunk, it's going to pop out of the stack. If not, it's going to put it back in. I use the first in first out stack data structure because you want to focus on one ship first and sync it before you move on to the next one. So that's basically my turn project. Thank you for watching.